Hello humans, Artist with the Fro here, and welcome back to the show. Welcome. We are finally here. This is the first episode of Sealed Only Ancient Warriors. I guess I probably should rename it, no longer being called Sealed Only Senka, or no longer being called the Unsealed Journey. We finally have a few things that we can open up today, and we're going to try to see what we can get. Currently, all of the Ancient Warrior cards that we need are in the Booster Pack Ignition Assault, and today is January 25th, which means that it is the sneak peek for Ignition Assault. So we ended up getting 5 packs here. We also do have 3 sets of Fire Fist Special Edition that we're also going to be opening up, just to make sure that we have everything that we need. So even though we might not have all the cards that we're going to need it by the end of this video, we're going to still have at least a consistent deck. We also have some plastics here just in case, you know, just to open that up and put them in there. So I say we just finish off our narration and actually get to opening up these cards. Now, while I am opening up the cards, I just want to preface for folks, this is going to be the last competitive deck that I'm building. So that means that after this, after kind of like I'm done with Senkas, or Senkas or Ancient Warriors as they're previously called, that's pretty much going to end it for my competitive journey. So I've never really done a YCS, I've never done a regional, etc. So this will actually be not only the first time that I get to do something like that, but it'll also really be like a kind of a new experience for me. Alright, let's see if I can actually get this thing open. It looks like this thing was like super glued back down. Oh my gosh. These special edition sets are really hard to open. Let's start with the special edition first. I feel like the Ignition Assault stuff we'll get to a little bit later. We're also going to end up buying a box next week as well, just to make sure that we have all of the stuff that we need. So I might actually cut a little bit forward ahead in the footage, just so that way you guys can see what I have when I get all of the packs out. If not, then I might just keep it here. I'll probably just have this video continue to run for the meantime. Now, what we're looking for with these cards, and I made a previous video about this, but we're really looking for as much support that we can get until Eternity Code comes out. So in the special edition packs, we do get 3 packs, but the one card that we actually get that's really going to be very helpful is Fire Formation Tenki. This is going to be our searcher for the main Senka cards, and it's going to allow us to get most of the stuff that we need. If we pull another copy in our booster packs, that's fine. It's just like we need to get as much as we can get before we get the actual Ancient Warrior cards. So I'll pull this over. Put my 3 promos on the side. So I have 1, 2, oh, the third one's right here. Alright, so we have a few packs. We have a lot of packs to open. Let's see what we can pull first in our special edition boxes, and then we'll see what we can get afterwards. So far, 3 Fire Formation Tenkis, very nice. Try to organize them up as much as possible. The Cosmo Blazer first, then we'll do Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, and then finally Judgment of Light. Alright, let's see. Apologies beforehand if I do cough. I am still kind of getting over a cold, so I want to make sure that you guys are aware of that before we finish, or rather continue going on to what we're getting. So we have, move this out the way, move the special edition out the way. We have Inari Fire. We have Ignition Beast Volcanon, Go 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 Ghost, XYZ Double Back. We have Heraldry Return, and we have Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Lion Emperor. We might not be able to really use this card. So it's a good card, but I guess we'll stack it in our extra deck, but we really can't use it. Hazy Pillar, Double Shark, After the Storm. We're at least bound to get another Fire Fist spell card. So, excuse me. So if we do, the card that we're really looking for is Fire Formation Tensu. XYZ Remora, March of the Monarchs, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Hawk. Yeah, there you go, common Tenki as well, so now we have 4 of them. We have Internal Flame Vixen. We might be able to summon this, but we'll have to see. Mermail Abyss-Nose, ZY Ultimate Shield, Goblin Circle, and Hazy Flame Griffin. I feel like I'll put all the useful cards that we can use on the side, and then we'll leave everything else That way we at least have some sort of organization with what we're doing. This is the last Cosmo Blazer pack that we're going to be opening up. Again, we're kind of looking for Tensu. If we can pull at least 2 Tensus in here, we'll be better off than what we would be if we don't have it. Because we really just need Tenki and Tensu. Those are kind of the only 2 Fire Fist cards that we really need. So let's try to see if we can get that. Spear Shark, Heraldic Beast Eagle, Spell Wall, Double Shark. I guess we might as well do Sealed Only Shark, right? Pyrotech Mech, Mermail Abyss Nose, Heraldic Unicorn, Slacker Magician, and another Fire Fist Lion Emperor. We might be able to use both of these. Let's put them both over to the side. I'll move the commons over here. We're at least getting a bunch of extra deck cards, so either way, we're getting some good stuff. So we're going to move on to Judgment of the Light. And before, again, remembering what I mentioned before, one of the things that I'm not really looking forward to when I open up Ignition Assault is that we're going to have to really sift through a lot of unnecessary cards, or we're either going to get very lucky and get the cards that we need, because the way that they printed out most of the Ancient Warrior cards is that most of them are either rares or they're ultras. So there's a lot of like unnecessary commons that are going to be in there, and it's going to be really hard to like try to see if we can find what we can get. If anything, I'm hoping to at least get one, and I know that sounds kind of crazy, but out of these 5 packs, I'm hoping to at least get one Ancient Warrior card. Like, it's going to be really ridiculous for us when we're making this up. The Calibrator, these other Calibrator, Kuja Ku, Super Defense Robot Elephant, Umbral Horror Ghoul, Junk Blader, XYZ Reception, Trap Tricks Nepenthes, and Torbus to the Forbidden Realms, and Bujin Fidel. Like I said before, we do have some plastics here, or some sleeves, so we are going to be able to make a starting deck. It might not be the Ancient Warrior deck that we have, or rather that we want to build, so this is kind of going to be like a prequel to the actual series before the before Ignition Assault actually comes out. Let's see what we can get. Star Seraph Sword, the Atmosphere, XYZ Agent, Star Seraph Sage, Bujin Regalia, the Sword, Sargasso Lighthouse, Super Defense Robot Leo, Corrupted Keys, and Fire Formation Yoko. Another spell card. Another spell card. Not Yoko is not exactly what we're looking for. We still need to find that Tensu, but like I said, since most of the Ancient Warriors are actually Beast Warriors, they may be able to use some other cards, and I haven't really seen most of the other stuff. I haven't really seen most of the other stuff that they might need, except I know that when Eternity Code comes out, the deck is going to be a lot more viable. So there is a deck list that is going to be going up after this video, so there will at least be 2 to 3 videos releasing in the span of about 2 days. So make sure that you catch all of them. Please make sure you subscribe and turn the notifications on, because now we're kinda in the end game, folks. So we have Bujinji Wolf, Ice Princess Zerafort, XYZ Agent, Super Defense Robot Monkey, Googly Eyes Dragon, Umbral Horror Will-O-Wisp, it seems like we have a Synchro on the back, Bujinji Warg, Archfiend Cavalry, and Angel of Zera. And finally, we have our 3 packs here of Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. It'd be kind of crazy if we pull a Galaxy-Eyes Tachyon Dragon. I feel like that would be the biggest thing. And actually, I need to double check this, because, oh no, my eyesight is going bad, because I thought that the, excuse me, I thought that the Slacker Magician was an ultra rare. I was like, this card does not come in ultra, to my knowledge. Let's see what we have. Magnum Shield, XYZ Block, Battle and Boxer Glassjaw, BB Counterpunch, I'm just going to say BB, Lightning, the Dragon Ruler of Drafts, Sonic Warrior, Panther Shark, Wheel of Prophecy, and Evil Swarm K-Rekion. That's a hard name to pronounce. 4-star Spellcaster, not that bad, but we are not making Evil Swarm. We're trying to make Ancient Warriors. The Ancient Warrior archetype is a very interesting one. I think it flows Similarly to the Fire Fist, and very similarly to the Six Samurais, you do need to have at least more than one to really take advantage of their unique skills. Speak of the devil, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Wolf, we might as well put him in there. Mega Phantom Beast Black Falcon, Aurora Wing, Shark Kraken, Blizzard Falcon, Stream, Dragon Ruler of Droplets, Spellbook of Miracles, hey, Fire Fist Buffalo, and Ghost Fairy Elphobia. Alright, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. Let's see what we get. Ooh, kind of had a camera malfunction there. Let's see if we can adjust that real quick. And I will put 1, 2, 3 to the front. And let us see. Starfish. Jewels of the Valiant. Brotherhood Wolf. We have another one now. Mecha Phantom Beast Stealth Ray. Lightning Dragon Ruler of Drafts. Mimimic. Legendary Atlantean, Fairy Cheer Girl, and King of Feral Imps. Alright, that's going to end it for our special edition. Again, we are going to make some sort of like amalgamation of a deck with some of the cards that we got, but let's see if we can actually pull some good stuff, some actual stuff that we're going to need in for the Ancient Warriors in some of these cards. I'm also going to have to pick up Dual Devastator, as well as some more Gold Sartins. Now, the special promo card was a Sky Striker, Maneuver, Scissor Cross. We're not going to be able to use this, so it's kind of like useless. Probably the most important card that we got again for today was Tenki, but let's see if we can get some other Ancient Warrior cards today. So I'll move these over here. Start off first with our first box of Ignition Assault. We are going to start off the sealed only journey by buying a box of the cards that we need, to make sure that we can get everything that we have. There are a lot of cards in here. There are some Megaliths, there are some At Ignisters, which I hate, like I really hate how some people pronounce those cards, because some people say At Ignister, some people say At Ignister, some people say I as the character, some people say AI. So the way that it's actually incorrectly pronounced, it's At Ignister, and the character's name is I. So that's kind of just to help everybody else if you do hear somebody mispronouncing it. Transcicadia, Megalith Ak, Katakuri Cashin, Megalith Phalig, Resurgram XC, Time Thief, Chrono Quarter, and I see the first Ancient Warrior card that we're gonna need. Oh, it's an ultra rare too. Oh my goodness, Ancient Warrior Liu Xuan. And we got another Sky. Oh my gosh, we have another card. Seriously, we have another one of these. But yes, we actually, I'm not gonna say we finally have, but we're gonna need a playset of this. So I'm just glad that we opened this card up before we actually got the box. So far, so good. Oh. There also are another set of cards that we can get in here. The elusive Starlight rare cards, which we can pull, and those cards are actually racking up in price. There's a Time Thief Perpetua, there's a few other cards in here, the new Sky Striker. But the big card that everybody wants right now is Lightning Storm, and I know that that card's going up for like a couple $100, so let's see if we're lucky enough to pull something like that. Bellcat Fighter, Dragon Maid Sendoff, Eyeshadow. Get it? Eyeshadow. You see that? You see that right there? Eyeshadow. Guard Ghost, Eyes Ritual, Hiyari Ad Ignister, and Witchcrafter Jenny. Oh, and another Ancient Warrior, Graceful Zhogong. Nice. We're starting off with at least 2 of the many cards that we're gonna need. Let's see what we can get. These packs are kind of different. Like normally where you pull this part, like where it comes off, it didn't really come off as easily. This also may be the last sneak peek type of style that they're making for folks, which I don't know how you guys feel about that. Personally, I think that with sneak peeks it's a lot easier and affordable for most people, because buying a box is like $60. So unless you have that type of money, it's going to be pretty hard for you to like come across getting all of the cards that you need. I'll try to open these up without seeing the cards that are behind them. Chronomaly, Katakuri, another Megalith Ak, Cataclysmic Crusted Calcephida, there we go, Armory Call, Daruma Dropper, Guard Ghost, Utgard, Generator, Boss of Dilution, and oh my gosh, we're actually pulling really good cards right now. We are going to need one of these. We are running a Ancient Warrior Sun Liu Alliance, so it's good that we actually pulled that. We're going to definitely need it for our actual deck. So far, so good. I was hoping to at least get one Senka card, but we're actually making good profit with the 3 of them that we have. I'll move the 3 to the front. Another Chronomaly. Megalift. Matching Outfits. Interesting card art. Armory Call. Gravity Controller. We probably will be able to use a card like this. Link Party. Abominable Unchained Soul, and oh my goodness, we are getting a lot. We're actually pulling cards that we need. I'm not even mad if we don't get any of the prismatic rares, because we're actually pulling very, very necessary and very, very pivotal Ancient Warrior cards that we're going to need. Let's see if we can get one more. So far we've done pretty good. 4 packs, 1 Ancient Warrior at least in each card, and that's kind of what I was talking about. You're either going to get a bunch of Ancient Warrior cards or you're going to get a bunch of Ignister cards. So seems like we have the luck of the draw. Time Thief Startup, Bellcat Fighter, another Matching Outfits. This is Ghost Meets Girl, my Akashi Manuscript, Resurgram Exceed, Megalith Phallic, Gravity Controller, and Megalith Atatron, and a Megalith Promotion. A lot of these ritual cards. Not bad pulls. Alright, I'm going to make a quick cut and edit, and then we're going to come back and see what we have as our final, I guess, beginning of a deck. So stick around for that, folks. Alright, so we pretty much have our finished, or rather our first version of, I guess, a finished type of Senka Ancient Warrior deck. This is definitely going to need a lot of revisions before we actually try to take on any type of competition. So there aren't going to be any duels for this particular video. Also, thank you for being generous, or rather conscious of my my sort of pausing in videos. I've been working on trying to make a new intro since we are currently actually in sealed only. But until then, we'll actually just kind of like keep it to this type of format. So hopefully this only remains for maybe this video and the next video. By the 3rd video I should have sort of a legit intro, and yeah, we'll pretty much jump into that. So I'll save, I was gonna save the extra deck for last, but I say we might as well just start with that first. So first off, we do have King of the Feral Imps. We have 2 Gravity Controllers, and just be mindful, I'm trying to hold the camera as well and make sure I fix up this setup. And for our first Ancient Warrior card, we actually have, excuse the shaky camera, for our first Ancient Warrior card, we have Ancient Warrior Virtuous Liu Xuan. We have Ancient Warrior Zhougong, 1 Eccentric Lu Jing, 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Buffalo, 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Wolf, or rather 2 of the Wolves. I have 1 Hawk. I have 1 Star Seraph Sage. As you can see, a lot of the cards here are definitely going to be taken out. 2 Guard Ghost. I got a Mecha Phantom Beast Stealth Ray, Mecha Phantom Beast Black Falcon, Seraph Star Sword, Battle Boxer Glassjaw, Trap Tricks Nepenthes, Umbral Horror Ghoul, Hazy Flame Griffin, Junk Blader, Battle Boxer Counterpunch, Bujinji Warg, Archfiend Cavalry, the Atmosphere, which I often kind of like confused with like a Winkaribo, Super Defense Robot Monkey, Super Defense Robot Leo, we have a Spear Shark, we have Inari Fire, Abominable Unchained Soul, which we might actually hold for a little bit, Phaedran the Winds of Mischief, Blizzard Falcon, Aurora Wing, and on to our spells, we have Goblin Circus, Exceed Reception, Tie Strike, Fire Formation Yoko. We have our 3 Tenkeys, which we definitely need, and we're gonna have to get our sort of our 3 Tensus, or our 2 Tensus. We have our Ancient Warrior Saga, the Sun Liu Alliance, Matching Outfits, and that's pretty much it. So Thank you guys for joining in on the first set of our sort of like sealed journey. Where there are going to be more duels coming in the very near future, as well as some upgrades to this actual deck, so that way we can make it less of what it is right now. So again, thank you all for the support. Thank you guys for joining in. I've been the artist with the fro. That, my friends, is the show, and thank you all for watching. Take care.